Hello, my name is Ardi and we are going to solve problem 7.34 from Sadiku book. So the question is evaluate the following derivatives A, B, and C. Okay, because all of them is multiplication between two functions, I would like to remember you that if we have a function u and a function v, and we take the derivative of it, this will be u prime v plus u v prime, right? Okay, let's start with the problem A first. Okay, this is the problem A. So we need to take out the d over dt, take the derivative of this function, u t minus 1, and then u t plus 1. Remember, the derivative of the step function is the delta function. So ut is a step function, right? Okay, so now let's assume this part here as our u. This is different u than this function, right? And then let's take this function as our v. Okay, so u prime v, the derivative of this function is delta function, right? So we'll have t minus 1. And then v, we just rewrite this, right? So I'll have u t minus 1. And then plus u, I just rewrite this. So, oh no, this is u plus 1. So I just rewrite this. So we will have u and then t minus 1 and then multiplied by v prime, which is delta t plus 1. Okay, and remember that the direct delta function is only defined at t is equal to 1 here, and any other part there is 0, right? So we will have this part here as, okay, let's repeat that. So this delta function is only defined when t is equal to 1. Any other part of that is equal to 0. Now let's see this part when t is equal to 1. When t is equal to 1, this will be u2, right? And u2 is equal to 1. So I will have delta t minus 1 multiplied by 1. Okay? Now, let's do this one. Remember that this delta function is only defined when t is equal to minus 1. In all other places, it will be 0. So we plug this minus 1 into this ut. So u minus 2. U minus 2 is just 0. 0 and then multiplied by delta t plus 1. Okay, that's good. So this one will be delta function t minus 1, and that part will be cancelled out because all of them will equal to 0. Good. This is the answer for question A, and now let's do the question B. Okay, we will have d over dt. Again, r t minus 6. Okay, remember the derivative of the ramp function is the step function. Okay, so we'll have ut minus 2. Good. Let's assume this part here as our u and this part here as our v. So we will have u prime, the derivative of this function is u t minus 4. And then the derivative of this function is just the direct delta function, which is t minus 2. Yeah, u prime v. Oh, no, that is not direct delta. U prime v, that should be ut minus 2, right? Ut minus 2. And then plus uv prime. So we'll have the ramp function of t minus 6 and then v prime. That will be the direct delta function t minus 2. Okay, now what can we do from here? Okay, remember that between 2 and 6, the value of them will be 0, right? Because before t is equal to 2, this will equal to 0. But between 2 and 6, this will equal to 1, but this is still equal to 0. But then when t is equal to 6, this will be 1 and this will be 1. So the left term will be equivalent to t minus 6. Okay, and then on the right part there, we only care about t is equal to 2, because any other part of them will be 0, right? So this will be the ramp function of 2 minus 6, and then that will be the ramp function of minus 4, but then that will be 0, right? So this part will be 0. So we don't have that one. So 0 delta t minus 2. Therefore, we will have t minus 6. Okay, that is for question B. And now let's move on to question C. Okay, I just want to rewrite that. So I will have d over dt, and then sine 4t t minus 3. Okay, as usual, treat this as our u, and then we treat this as our p. Now let's do that. U prime v. Okay, u prime is 4 cosine 4t, and then p is just t minus 3. And then plus uv prime, I will have sine 4t v prime. The derivative of the step function is the direct delta function, so I will have delta t minus 3. Okay, what can we do from here? Okay, this only define at t is equal to 3, but then when t is equal to another than 3, this will be 0. So we need to take care of what happens at the 3. So for the left part, I think that will be still nothing that we can do. I just write it as is, t minus 3. And then we will have sine 4 times 3. So I will have sine 12. And then the direct delta function, t minus 3. Okay, the only job is to find out the sine 12. And the unit is radian, do not forget that. So let's get our calculator and let's set it up as radian. So number 4. Then we will have cosine, yeah, sine of 12. What is sine of 12? Yeah, that will be minus 0.537. Okay, minus 0.537, and then the direct delta function of t minus 3. And I think that is the answer for problem C. Okay, that's all for this problem. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.